What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're back on Rise of Kingdoms, and we're going to be checking out the Karuak Ceremony, which is one of my personal favorite events because you can get so much commander experience and lots of rewards from this event. So we're going to be talking about this event and taking a look at how to complete it. But before we do, today's video is being sponsored by Rise of Kingdoms. If you guys want to download this game and play it for yourself, there'll be a link down there in the description so you can play it on your favorite device. So the Karuak Ceremony, this comes around every once in a while. I think it's probably every month and a half or so, and it has different difficulties to it. We are on Nightmare difficulty, but it goes all the way up to, I believe it's called Hell. They got Hard, Medium, Easy. They got some crazy difficulties on this, so we're on the 4th out of 5 difficulties, and it's 100 levels. If you're unaware, there's 100 levels to this. You go through, you battle these different, essentially barbarians, and they give out great treasures. As you pass each level, you accrue a new level of treasures, and if you see here, if we get all the way down to level 100, you can get some pretty nice sculptures in there, some dazzling starlights, but 9 legendary sculptures, 200 10k tomes, which is 2 million experience, 1900 pick a resource packs, 3650 gem packs, tons and tons of great stuff you can win by completing this all the way up to level 100, and it also gives your commanders great experience. It might be one of the best events for leveling up your commanders. The only issue with this event, it consumes a ton of action points. As you see there, it costs 50 action points to just challenge, not including attacking, but just to challenge the next level out there. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fight level 48 right here. What I've been doing is I've been going with 2 marches. I'm gonna leave that march kind of right there for now. We've been going with 2 marches. We'll go with our Lohar and Richard, because I'm trying to get my Richard leveled up to level 50. He's really close, so I've been trying to take advantage of this event to go ahead and do that. Now, these troops do act as barbarians, so commanders that give bonuses to barbarians, such as Lohar, Boudica, Double C, all those guys are going to be great for this. You can see here in this report right here, I was kind of messing with some different stuff. We get 12.9 thousand experience with Lohar and Richard compared to like 8.2 with just normal commanders in there. So that's a pretty big difference. Then we can also throw in like our Boudica in here and have her go attack. I believe we have Boudica. What did I throw with Boudica? I don't even remember. We'll have to check the report in a second. And then for our other march, I want to throw out Herman and Elsid, just because they're really low and I never use them, so I want to get them kind of leveled up, and this is a great way to do that without actually putting tomes into them. Now, doing 3 marches is crazy. It's going to use a lot of action points. Normally I'm doing 2 when I get to like level 20 and up, but you want to be aware those action points are going to add up really fast, so don't be going too crazy or else you'll just not be able to complete this because you won't have the action points to do so. So do 1 as long as you can and then go into 2. However, every 10 levels you get a crazy boss that gives a ton of experience that you're going to want to go ahead and, well, let's go ahead and inspect that. You're going to want to go ahead and use 3 or 4 marches because you're going to get that crazy boost. So we'll check out this report here in a sec once we finish this off. So go in here, obviously level 23 barb. So we have Herman and Elsid getting 8.2k. That got canceled. That's okay. We had Lohar and Richard getting 12.9. They also had the fight with the barbarians in there. And then we had Boudica and Kunsanoki. That's who it was. I want to get him up. 9.6k. So Boudica gives a little bit of a bonus. She gives, I believe, 20% bonus. And that's what you want to kind of keep in mind, is those commanders that give nice little bonuses are going to be great for this. Also, if you're able to, go grab a rune. We have the Rune of Proficiency level 5, which if we go right down here, if it'll let me zoom out, oh man. If we go right down here, the Rune of Proficiency, everyone's grabbing right now. Commander experience gain 15%. That's going to help you gain a ton of experience. So let's keep that going. We're on level 49 right now, and we're going to throw in that army right there. We're gonna let these guys wait for a second. For the sake of the video, we'll throw all 3 in. Normally I would only run 2, but for the sake of the video, we'll throw all 3 of them in. We also get defeat barbarians 10 times. That level 23 was in our way. That gives us actually 200 action points, which will be nice because we're gonna need that. So keep in mind, you could do this. It's a 3-day event. You can spread this out. You don't have to do it all at once, but it'll eat up your action points if you do it really fast. Also, you can look for runes that are going to revive your action points, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Is to, you know, keep in mind what your action points are without going too crazy with this. So we're going to run 3 marches on these guys. A little bit ridiculous. I wouldn't suggest running 3 all the time unless you have to. I mean, when you get to these higher levels, especially like on Nightmare and Hell difficulty, you're going to probably have to run 2 to 3 marches at all times just to get through them. I mean, I'm not saying every single time you're going to have to, but depending on your tech and your commanders and all that kind of stuff, you might have to run 2 or 3 just to be able to get through here. So there we go. We'll finish those guys off level 49. There we go. Nice. I was waiting for that little the signal in my ear. So we see Herman and Elsid again getting 8.2k, Lohar and Richard getting 12.9k, and then Boudica getting 9.6, which is nice. So you can see kind of the differences in there. And I want to kind of just check on my Herman and Elsid. I haven't checked on them. So Herman's doing well. Elsid started off at level 10. I just recently started doing him, probably the last 10 levels or so. So that's pretty good. Actually, that's going to fill up our daily, nice daily objectives. Let's take a quick breather and pop open that chest, guys. Let's pop open that gold chest, see if we can get something lucky on the video. I don't have many gold keys, but maybe we can get something lucky. Nope, nothing lucky for the video. So there we go. Now we're going to go to level 50 on the Karuak Ceremony. And these guys are going to be a little bit tougher. And this is where you're going to really want to run 3-4 marches because you're going to get more experience on these. So let's go ahead and go like this, and then we're going to go ahead and throw another march on here. Let's see, who can we throw in? I kind of want to get my Luigi leveled up a little bit. And then, I mean, since we're going for it, since we're going for the video, let's go like YSG. Let's go Charles in there. That'll work out. Why not? See, look at that. We're already out of action points. But that's because we're running 3-5 marches, which I don't recommend running 3 to 5 marches. Again, run as low marches as you can. But every 10, on the 10 levels, you want to run probably 3, 4, 5 marches. That way you get those huge boosts. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. It's going to be huge experience boosts. I use this event a ton to go ahead and get some experience for my commanders. And it's pretty effective. And not only doing it by yourself, but you can help out your alliance mates, which I'll show you some reports of that here in a second, and you can get some 10k, 20k, 50k tomes from doing that, not to mention speed ups and resource packs as well. So you want to be able to help out your teammates, get yours done, and just rack up the experience, guys. This event is so good for experience, but keep in mind those action points. But here we go, level 50 going down. Let's go just send everyone home for now. There we go. Everyone go home for now. Let's take a look at this. So our YSG and Charles Martel, no experience boost besides the rune, 37.5k. Herman Elsid, same thing. Lohar and Richard, look at that, 58.8k. Now I'm pretty sure that's every 10 we've been getting 58.8k, almost 60k experience. We get our Boudica and Konstanoki getting 43.8k, almost 44,000, and then Double C Illugi getting 41.2. Not bad, guys, not bad in there. And then, like I said, I just want to get that report out there. If you help out your friends, which we go in here, you can get some books. JJ and myself helped out Hendo getting through his level 100. We get some books. I got a 20k there, get another 20k there. One of these, I get a 50k. There we go. You can even get 50k tomes in there, guys. And then every 10, you get a little bonus, which is pretty nice. And then you get that the big bonus, the big reward, the occult treasure. I think it's a cult treasure. Yeah, the more I look at it, it's definitely a cult treasure. Don't mind me. I'm so bad at pronouncing things in this game. A cult treasure at the end, whatever level you finish on at the end of the event, that's what you'll get. So we're going to shoot for getting that legendary commander sculpture. And maybe we'll kind of come back towards the end of this one and kind of see where we're at. But we're doing well. Look at JJ right there. JJ's keeping pace with me. We got a lot of guys going for the hardest difficulty. I don't know. I like this one a lot. Keep an eye on your hospitals as well, because if you are running multiple marches, you might get some hospital time. But keep in mind of commanders that are going to be able to heal up. I really love Lohar for this event, just because he's got those barbarian skills. Actually, we get a talent point on him. Nice. So we're running him over here with support. And, I think we want him over here. Yeah, we want that one right there. So Lohar, he's got a healing factor of 450 right there. He's got bonus damage to barbarians of 35%. He's got an experience bonus of 70%. And then he's got that healing factor when you leave battle of 2,000, which is absolutely nuts. Love running him in this event. Boudica is a good option to run if you're running like a second march. She's got that bonus damage to barbarians by 25%, and then increases commander experience gained by 20%. And then she's actually pretty versatile. You can use her with a lot of different armies and comps and stuff because she fits in pretty much everywhere. She's got that rage restored healing factor. She's also got the direct damage factor and decrease rage right in there as well. Double C is someone you want to keep in mind. Where's that at? He's got the 20% bonus damage to barbarians. So there's a lot of good stuff, and then he can also run. I run him on a little bit like of a hybrid build. He can also run over here where he can get experience gained by defeating barbarians by 15%. So that's something you want to keep in mind in there, and kind of I feel like I don't have my Boudica talents. Yeah, we need to get this up. We need to get our Boudica up a little bit higher. Maybe we rebuild her. Maybe we just level her up because we need that 15%. That way we have 2 full 15%. But that's pretty much all I've been doing, guys. Just going through here. We're probably going to have to run some action points here. But just running through, attacking everything. We'll go ahead and pop a couple of these. And just racking up the experience. So what I'll do is I'll run like those guys. And then I'll run in my my Elsid and Herman just to level them up behind. Because really, the Lohar and Richard, they can pretty much tank this and wait it out. And all you have to do is just wait for the battle to finish. But you could also run in something a little bit heavier. Like if we wanted to run in perhaps something. I want to kind of see what Boudica and Double C is going to be like. Let's see what they're going to be like. As far as like a normal march, they should do pretty well. Let's see. That'll also give us a little bit more of an oomph damage factor in there, because you see like the Lohar and Richard, they're beating them, but man, that has taken a little bit. We might be to the point where we have to run 2 every single time, and Double C Boudica is going to be a great second grouping for this, just because you're going to get that nice experience gain, but also Double C is going to have that nice direct damage factor. Boudica is going to have the healing factor and the rage restore. So that might be a good second pairing if you're looking for something in there. Also depends on your commander skill levels and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, everyone's commanders are different. Everyone's got different skills on their commanders and stuff. But if you have a 5 skill on your CC on the first slot, definitely run that. And I like running him. Like I said, we got him like half cavalry, half peacekeeping, which allows us to get those bonuses to barbarians, because these guys do act as barbarian troops, which is something to keep in mind when picking out your commanders for this event. So we're gonna go ahead. Ooh, this really escalated in difficulty. That really jumped up in difficulty here, up in level 50. I mean, we're not losing a lot of troops by any means, but it is taking us quite a bit to take them down. But I'm just curious about the CC and Boudica experience that we're going to gain here. So let's check that out once this one finishes. There we go. Finally get it down. They get 11.1. That's not bad at all, considering our Lohar is getting 14. So I think that's the combo we're going to run. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hopefully this video is a little bit helpful for you. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.